day 2 and I am back on trail today. Going to be a fairly short day. I should have only about 10.5 miles to hike. I'm hiking to Crabtree Meadows, which is on the JMT. So this will be when I finally connect up with the actual John Muir Trail. And I'll be camping there tonight. And the reason I'm camping there is a couple reasons. One, they have a bear box, so I can store my food bag in there. 2, it has trees for hanging a hammock, and it sets me up good for hiking up to Mount Whitney tomorrow morning. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It's blue skies, and looking forward to what the day brings. Let's get to it. Looks like I might be finally getting my feet wet. Oh, looks like there's some logs over there. We're gonna go try that out and then probably rest right on that other side and take a little break. Well, that was a successful water crossing. And this comes at a good time. I'm at mile 4, so taking the pack off, taking a little break. I'm going to fill up with some water. It's been pretty cruisy this morning. I've been headed steadily downhill, easy trail, a little bit sandy, a little bit rocky, but nothing too major. It's been pretty easy going. I do think I have a climb coming up before I get into Crabtree Meadows, so we'll see how that goes. Whew, that was 1,000 feet over the course of a mile, which in my book is steep, but I think I am through with most of the steepness. I think I'm still climbing a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be as steep. Well, I finally made it over that ridge. It topped out at about 11,000 feet. When I got my break, when I was refilling up water, I was below 10. So that was a good mile and a half, a little over 1,000 feet up climb. So even the ordinary climbs here look like they're going to kick some butt. But I am now cruising down. It's pretty mellow hiking as I'm headed into Crabtree Meadows. I think I have around 2-3 miles into camp, and then we're gonna set up and rest for the afternoon. Coming into Crabtree Meadows is awesome. It is so beautiful. You come down to the meadow and you see that little creek that you have to cross. Oh man, it's beautiful. When you're walking about a mile, you have to walk about a mile till you get to like where the ranger station's at, the bear box, where the campsites are at. And you're just following this lovely stream. There's trees and shade, and Crabtree Meadows is wonderful. So looking forward to camping here for the night. Here we are, Crabtree Meadows. Nice. Like a lot of great hammock spots all over the place. Lots of trees for hammocks. The watering creek is just right down there. There's the bear box. Looks like Mount Whitney, 7.6 miles. And there's a toilet. All right. This will do. Let's find us a good spot. All right, I think this is gonna be camp for the night. Got a tree there, tree over there. I think she'll do. All right, let's get the hammock set up and let's relax. Day 2 is in the books, and I have my hammock all set up here for relaxing at Crabtree Meadows. And this is an amazing place to camp. I think a lot of people use this as a base camp to camp up to Mount Whitney, like I'll be doing tomorrow. But just the plenty of trees and shade, so definitely can hammock camp here. There's a bear box, good access to water, and even a pit toilet just down the way. So an excellent place to camp, and glad that I got here. I got here around 2:30 this afternoon, so I only hiked around 10 and a half, 11 miles today, but I did have about 2,200 feet of elevation gain over, I'm gonna call it a ridge. I don't know if it was a pass or not, but it was still up. And so the first part of the day was nice and cruisy. I mean, probably for the first 4 miles, I was just slowly going down in the shade. There's the brook and the meadow, and it's just, it's wonderful. And then I passed that that water crossing, and boom, it was straight up 1,000 feet over the next mile or so. And then it just continued to climb. And then you had one last little push. And then after that, you just started coming down into, it felt like, I call it the high desert. So there was trees, but it was sparse. So it wasn't like you're walking in a shaded forest. But views of some mountains, but it just seemed very dry. There's no water up there or anything, and very rocky. So that was kind of a slog, just trying to get through it. And I checked the temperature. The temperature said it was only 73 degrees. But I'm realizing, and I've realized this in the past, when you're above 10,000 feet and you're in direct sunlight, it can be 75 degrees and it's going to feel hot. And I wasn't like just dripping sweat hot, but, I was glad to find some shade for my brakes. But then once I got down out of that area, you come and you see Mount Whitney in the background, and you see Crabtree Meadows down below, and you hike down there, and then boom, Crabtree Meadows is it's beautiful. It's, you're actually walking through kind of a forest where you have shade and trees. You're walking by that nice stream, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful day. But only 11 miles, so I left camp around 8, got here around 2:30, and so now I think I might just take a nap and just rest up before I set anything up. And I've got all afternoon. I got my big push up Mount Whitney to tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get some good rest tonight, eat really well, and just fuel up and rest up for my big push tomorrow. Have a bear box for storage here at Crabtree Meadows. And then nice access to water. Good flowing stream. What a beautiful day. So this is coming into Crabtree Meadows. You can see just a bunch of great spots for hammock camping. I'm actually back there, but plenty of spots. And then you have a privy, which is better than what you get from most places. Yeah, keep lid closed. A little bit of a view you sit on the privy. You know, normally you're digging a hole, so if I can get a privy at my campsite, all the better. Now that I've set up camp, took a good nap, and just feel great, got fresh clothes on, started making some dinner. It's gonna be pretty simple this these couple weeks. It's just gonna be mac and cheese and ramen noodles. I try to keep it as simple as I could. So no fuss, no muss. But yeah, that's gonna do it for day 2 on the trail. Excited that I'm finally actually on the John Muir Trail now, and a little bit nervous about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big climb up Mount Whitney. It's about 7.6 miles up, I think. So it'll be at least around a 15-mile day just to get back here, and then I may continue on depending on how I feel. I'm gonna leave real early in the morning, so you'll probably see me further on the trail on my way up when the sun rises. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed early, try to get some good sleep, some good rest, and get ready for tomorrow. All right, see you in the morning. Last final push. The top of Mount Whitney. Whew. Yeah, feels good.